there?
Well, hard-fought game. Congrats to Kansas. We're not overly happy with the way we played. Kansas had a lot to do with that, but then we had some opportunities we just didn't take advantage of, didn't play smart at times, and just played in too many spurts, really mentally more than anything. Kind of up and down throughout the game. A lot of guys let little things affect them too much. But Kansas played a heck of a game, and you know, when you're a defensive team and you go out and you give your opponent 46 free throws, it's tough. It's really tough. But you know, Kansas did a very good job and deserved to win. We didn't play too well.
Questions?
Travis, do you think the technical on LeBron changed the way the game was called, perhaps in the first half?
I don't know. It was one of the crazier called games. I mean, it was hard to really get a feel, I think, for either team probably. You know, I think the game took 2.5, 2:40, whatever it was, 2 hours, 40 minutes. That's a long time. But I don't know. I'm going to go back and watch the tape. But I think it was hard for most teams, really, to kind of get into a flow.
What do you think it is about this matchup that brings that intensity? I mean, I know it's the Big 12, and that's kind of every night, but it really seems to go up when these two teams get together.
I have no idea. I don't know. We played a lot of good games, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's a good question.
You know, offensively this year, you guys have kind of fed off from that of your defense creates. The way the game was sort of called and the constant stoppages, do you think that kept you guys out of a rhythm?
Yeah, no question. There's no doubt that it did. But, you know, we got to do a better job defending without fouling. No doubt, no doubt. Again, you know, the way the game was played, it was tough for our basketball team, and probably you too, but it's just, it's almost like an uphill battle when you're fouling as much as we were getting called for fouls. It's just an uphill battle. We had opportunities at certain times that we just didn't take advantage of. We had some opportunities, but Kansas, again, took advantage of theirs and did a good job. And you know, it was a hard-fought game, but they came out second half. Beginning of the second half, we didn't come out. And, you know, it's a 4-point game at halftime, and we had the ball, and we come out and we turn it over. Beginning of the half, just some things we haven't been doing. A little bit uncharacteristic. We give Kansas credit; they had a lot to do with it.
Mike, what did it feel like out there with so many whistles? Talk about just maybe how the flow wasn't or wasn't good.
It's just a lot of stop and go, and in basketball, you don't really like. It's hard to get in the rhythm when things are just stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. But you know, there's all things that can be corrected, so we'll correct those in practice.
Coach, was Bill dealing with cramping?
No, he just got hit. I think he's okay.
When you look at the stat sheet, foul total, the bench scoring, the rebounding, how are you guys only down 6 with a minute something to go?
It was just that type game. It's just that type game. When there's that many fouls being called and the game's being stopped as much as it was being stopped, it's, you know, you give yourself a little bit of chance to hang in there a little bit when you're not playing well. And neither team shot the ball very well. And that's why I went back. We had opportunities. We just didn't take advantage of them sometimes, but that's the way it goes. But yeah, you know, we've got to have some other guys step up and score some more points. Yeah, we got to score 20 to 3 from the bench. We've got to do a better job getting some other guys some opportunities and spread it around a little bit.
LB only had 2 in the first half, and then I think Phil didn't have many in the second half, so you couldn't get those guys on the same page.
No, you know, they did a good job on the field. And LB just, started taking, we had some decent looks in the first half. It didn't go down. We started finishing some shots second half around the basket and played with a strong mentality. But we just didn't have enough tonight. Thank you.